What's up, everybody? My name's Chance, and today we're going to be playing some Historic. That's right, Historic Anthology event has been dropped, and new cards are out specifically for Historic, which makes me really happy. And they have a lot of things planned for Historic later on throughout the year, so you know, everybody be ready, be prepared, and get to playing some Historic. I know I, for one, am super happy about the new cards. Phyrexian Arena has been awesome. Crypt Breaker's been real fun. So a lot of really cool cards and a lot of fun cards, which is what I'm like most excited about, right? A lot of the cards that they brought back, it seems like they brought them back for synergies, right? Not to break the game or to allow control to just run rampant, but to actually let people have fun and play the things that they really love playing. And you know, it being Historic, of course, we have the old Esper coming back and old Teferi and all that stuff coming back. So that, you know, we're always gonna have to deal with things like that, but it's still really nice to be able to play these old cards that I love and I kind of miss. So before we go and hop into this deck tech or deck breakdown, I would like to remind everybody, if you enjoy the video, please be sure to leave a like down below, as it does help me, helps the channel. You know, just makes me basically feel better about myself. Anyways, if you have any suggestions for this video, future videos, or past videos, just leave them down in the comment section below. If you're new here, consider subscribing. It is a great way to support the channel, as well as give you an update every time I put out a video, which is generally daily. If you're looking to support the channel through the monetary means, you can hit the join button down below the video. It'll give you a list of perks you can acquire upon joining up with our channel. And last but not least, if you're looking to pick up some of these wonderful Magic cards, you can head over to tcgplayer.com and use the promo code TheNewDoctorSpillikin. Now, on into what we're actually playing, Liliana's Historic Zombies. So we have Liliana Helming this deck, if you will. 6-mana Planeswalker. Whenever a creature you control dies, draw a card, create a 2/2 black zombie creature token. A lot of really awesome effects. And instead of moving from low to high this time, we're going to go from high to low, so I can hit the ones that I'm really interested in, and then we'll get into the bottom half. So Liliana, really fun. Lot to do with zombies, right? Open the Graves, another card that I love, and I'm so happy to have it back and to have Historic sort of be focused on a little bit. You know, I'm glad that they're actually expanding into other game modes besides just Standard, because Standard's not super fun once a set gets dropped, and then give it a month, maybe a month and a half, you know, depending on the set's uniqueness, and Standard sort of starts to die because it's limited, right? But with Historic, the possibilities are endless. So moving us up, we have God-Eternal Bontu. You know, nothing too special. Allows us to draw cards, sacrifice zombies, all that good stuff. 2 copies of Rotting Regisaur, because it is a zombie as well, and it's a 7/6 zombie for 3 mana, so you know, zombies really got a buff with that one. 2 copies of Phyrexian Arena, and I've found you may want to run 4 copies if you're running a lot of life gain. If you're running some Orzhov Vamps or something along those lines, sure, run 4 copies. Past that, you generally don't want to run 4 copies of this card, because you will kill yourself. Okay, 2 copies, you're dealing 2 damage to yourself every single turn, which means if you're at full health, you only have 10 turns to kill your opponent before you kill yourself. You have 3 of them, then you have, you know, what, 7 turns if they don't deal any damage. Anyways, moving us up, Murderous Rider is actually a zombie, so a really nice one, and a good way to offset the Phyrexian Arena, as it does give you life. 2 copies of Midnight Reaper to help us draw some cards, 3 copies of Death Baron, 3 copies of Lazotep Reaver, 2 copies of Graveyard Marshal, and I'm not going through and explaining all these cards because, again, it's Historic, so these cards have sort of been out for a while. I'll explain the ones that are really key or the ones that I've really been focusing on, such as Death Baron, because it was one of my babies once upon a time, right? Anyways, 3 copies of Cast Down for some cheap removal. Happy to have Cast Down back, kind of scared to have it back as well. 2 copies of Spark Harvest to help us deal with Planeswalkers specifically. 3 copies of Foulmire Knight, as it is a zombie, allows us to draw a card, only a 1-mana creature, so all around pretty good. And then we have Crypt Breaker. So this card, this card is so fun. Okay, 1 mana, 1/1. You can't expect too much, right? 2 mana, you can discard a card and create a black zombie creature token, which is great because this deck can get flooded or you may not need something. If you're going up against a control player, discard the cast down, okay? Discard one if you already have a Spark Harvest, because what's the chances of them playing 2 creatures? Not very high, and you would rather get your zombies down, get that damage in before you get board wiped. Furthermore, say you play 3 zombies in a turn, you can tap those 3, or even if you don't play 3 in the same turn, you can still tap them. I've found up against control players at least, it's better to get in that damage while you can and worry about drawing cards later. But anyways, you can tap 3 untapped zombies you control and draw a card. You also lose 1 life, but you know, you'll be alright. You'll survive. So that's going to do it for the deck tech or deck breakdown. And I know I said I wasn't actually going to do a video today, but I got home and I hopped on MTG Arena because I do this like literally every day. I hop on first thing in the morning and first thing at night. And hopped on and I saw Historic Anthology event was out, and I was like, oh man, I knew it was coming, but I didn't know it was today. So yeah, super happy to have this up. This deck has already won its first 2 matches, and I gotta say I've been having an absolute blast. So let's hop into the matches. Hylian Hero gonna be our first foe for the day. This hand seems like it needs some more lands, but that's fine. Hello. Y'all think they're playing control? Y'all think they're playing ye old faithful control? That would be a yes. Oh. Do y'all think it's just the mirror? Do y'all think there's some Esper in there? Ooh, a new card, Treasure Hunt. Reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal a non-land card, then put all cards revealed this way into your hand. Cool. Cool little effect there. I'm gonna go ahead and get down Phyrexian Arena before they get any counter magic up. I don't know if they have counter spells, but you know. If so, I don't want it to go on my draw mechanic. I'd rather it go on, you know, my other creatures, which I can draw more of. So they're up to 4 mana. Not seeing any white mana is definitely good for me, because it means that I don't have to worry about Kai's Wrath. There it is. Shoo. 4 mana, we're in a bit of an awkward position because I want to... Well, this thing can't attack. Okay. But it can still block, which is unfortunate. And we're up against a control player. Yeah, you know what? We're just going to instant speed kill that, get in the damage. Our other option was playing the Rotting Regisaur, discarding maybe the Midnight Reaper, honestly. Since we have the Phyrexian Arena down already, we may not need the Midnight Reaper as well. We'll have to see, though. Another Vantress Gargoyle come down for our foe. Okay. So we're at 5. I am going to go ahead and play the Rotting Regisaur in hopes that they can't just immediately remove it, so that on our next turn we can discard the Midnight Reaper, use the Murderous Rider to kill our foe's creature. We'll have to see, though. The Search for Ozconta is certainly annoying for people to have back, but you know, it is what it is. Controllers are gonna control. Alright, so we definitely want to draw a card before we discard a card, right? Because we want to see a whole range of possibilities. Okay, so we can get down Liliana. Ooh, spicy. I am going to discard that card. Alright, so if we do use Liliana, we immediately sacrifice our Rotting Regisaur, unless we go and play our Lazotep Reaver this turn. We can also Murderous Rider the Vantress Gargoyle, which means our Liliana doesn't even need to sacrifice creatures, right? Doesn't even need to. Actually, this card can't even block, right? Yeah, because they don't even have 4 cards. So then instead, we're going to play our Death Baron. Woohoo! Extra damage. Get in there, Rotting Regisaur, you big beautiful beast, you. Alright, so, well, one more turn of that, and we can just win the game. How many cards do we have over here? Only 4. Only 4. You're going to need more than that you hero. Mass manipulation. Ugh. That one hurts. Thankfully, they can only take one thing? Right? 4. I mean, unless they have a land, then they can take 2 things. But even in taking 2 things, I can use Liliana. They probably sacrifice their Vantress and whatever else. Keep the Rotting. Oh, just return them all. Don't mass manipulate, just return them. I like it. I like it a lot. Alright, so we get another land in hand. We're up to 7 mana. How do I wanna do this? 7 mana. I have 4 in my graveyard. I think I want to play a Liliana, but again, she's kind of defenseless right now. It's that Vantress Gargoyle, and you never know when they're gonna hit us with some millage. So 7, have 4. That's an awkward number. I need 2 things that cost 2 mana. You know what? We're gonna go out on a limb here. We're gonna cast our Liliana. If
I were you, I'd just surrender right now.
If I really wanted to be sure, I could just make them sacrifice it. So that's what we're gonna do. Get out of here, Vantress Gargoyle. You useless creature, you. Now, even if they take our Liliana, we can use Murderous Rider and kill it, so we're not too worried about it right now. We will keep in mind they have the mass manipulation. We won't be too afraid of it. Yeah, and that's why. They play it, and they don't even realize what we got over here in storage for them. So thankfully we did draw into a Lazotep Reaver, so we can go 2/2 here. Makes me feel good. We do have a whole lot of 3-drops in this deck, but it is what it is. Alright, so we have something that can deal with their zombie. They're down to 8 health. 3 cards in hand. They of course still have the search flipped, so they can still draw more cards. And there's always that as well. Vraska's Contempt is not a fun card to see. I'm being a little hesitant on Phyrexian Scripture or Phyrexian Arena. I know Vraska's Contempt is instant speed. Let's go Crypt Breaker into Death Baron. Let's go with this next. I'm trying to see if they'll... No? Okay. They're not throwing the Vraska's Contempt at anything. I'm sure they have it saved for something specific in mind, like my Death Baron. Oh! They're using it on Crypt Breaker? That's fantastic. Doesn't make a lick of sense to me because all of my creatures can swing in freely now, right? Sure, they can chum block, but all you're doing is chum blocking now. If you kill my Death Baron, you could at least hold my stuff at bay a little bit. Alright, so our opponent's down to 6 health, 2 cards in hand. They do have the Search for Azcanta. They may have a board wipe. You know, they're not leaving, so... They may very well have a board wipe. They may have another mass manipulation. They have 4, 2, 2, 2, so they can take 3. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. That's how you say stay in it, huh? That's how you get back on the horse. Alright, so we're at 7 mana, and I'd like to see a Cabal Stronghold, because this would be great for boosting our mana. I think we're gonna play our own Death Baron and this Murderous Rider. And we are gonna swing in with our 2/3 because they're not gonna block it. Could have also swung in with our 2/2 actually. Ooh. Oh no, we couldn't. Right. So it just came down. So 2 swamp for us. Got a Fae. I gotta say, I'm feeling a little swamped. But right? Anyways, we're gonna use Swift End on our Murderous Rider to kill the Death Baron. Ideally, unless they have a counterspell here. Hopefully not. They have 1 card in hand. Maybe not. Who knows? Maybe they have some removal of their own that they're gonna use on my Death Baron. Certainly wouldn't be fun. I really want to keep that Murderous Rider alive though, right? 3 life? 6. You're just gonna syncopate it. Syncopation. Well, I have to decline. I can't pay that. That's too much. You're asking too much of me. Okay, so they did have the counter spell. The counter spellage. The counters of the spells. Tell you what, we're gonna throw down a Rotting Regisaur, and then we're sending it. We're sending it at them. Right? 3 for 3. They want to block, we can block, then we're still left with the lethal. They have to walk the plank though. So you think they just trade it all out here? At least we're going up in health. We're still drawing more cards than them. Right? Are we? They're drawing a card every turn as well. Maybe not. So, walk the plank, gonna come down on our Rotting Regisaur here. Man, this back and forthness, right? They top deck something, we top deck something, they top deck something, we top deck something. They missed! Ah, and so did we. And so did we. That is so rough. We can lose 3 life here, or we can just go ahead and play this and go all in. Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay. I was about to say, if it gives me another land, I'm going to be very upset. So they didn't play anything, which means it has to be removal, right? It has to be removal or counter, something along those lines. So, alrighty. Draw in the cards. Draw in the cards. What do we... Oh, why did I not throw down Cabal Stronghold? Don't ask me, okay? Don't ask me. What do we want first? I guess we want to throw down our Foulmire Knight. And we're not going to be dealing 1 extra damage because, you know, that's ridiculous. We're really getting into the areas of killing ourselves. We're going to throw down the Crypt Breaker. Are you going to counter? My good sir or madam? Sinister Sabotage. Well, now we know they have it. Oh, but they use it immediately because they see the creature. Yeah, I don't know if that was the play, see? Because I still have this as well. Unless you have another counter spell, in which case, fuck. You know, right? Fuck. You know, right? I literally couldn't script this if I tried. Of course they have 2 Sinisters in hand when that's all they need. I love it though. I really do. This game, there's so much back and forth, and even though they're playing control, we're putting up a really good fight. Thanks pretty much entirely to this Phyrexian Arena, right? Being able to draw us these extra cards. Sure, we're losing a lot of life, and I do mean a lot. But we're gaining so much out of it. So I'm thinking we go in reverse order here, right? Play the smallest to the largest. See if we can get away with it. Nothing's triggering for them, so I'm thinking we're fine. I'm gonna kill this Castle Locthwain actually. So resolve. I'm gonna sacrifice it because I don't want to be using it anymore, really. Or do I? We're definitely getting rid of these 3. So submit 3. I'm not playing that. That's gonna be a discard kind of thing. Oh, they just scoop! Wait, I still had so much mana! Alrighty, so looks like we outlasted the control player with our zombies. Who would have thought it? Who would have thought zombies beat control? Oh, never in a million years. Alrighty, on into a game 2. This is exciting. This is exciting. Diabetic Fox, gonna be our next foe. Sure, I like this hand. We're at a 1 mana, we got a 3 mana. I'm gonna say a 2 mana, but it's 3 mana. Oh, if Death Baron was 2 mana. Could you imagine? Could you imagine? Y'all remember when I made that 13 land mono black deck? That was forever ago. Forever. At least it feels like it. That was one of my first like really big videos to me, you know? Like, it really did well. I don't care if you want to hit me with your fervor. I don't care if you want to play mono red, okay? I don't. I don't. Not one single little bit do I care. You know what? I'm just gonna play the Foulmire Knight. I'm not even gonna worry. Not even gonna worry. And we're just gonna get in damage with Crit Breaker. You wanna deal one to me? I'm gonna show you what it's like to get hit in the face. Oh, they're playing Rakdos. I am so happy. I am actually so relieved that you're playing Rakdos and not just some Joe Blow's mono red. Sue. Let's swift in this Stormfist Crusader. I don't think they need it. We're not going to be defending with either one of these, so let's get into damage. Oathsworn Knight. Okay. We're up to 4. I say... makes Death Touch very hard here. Very hard. Alright, let's just play our Murderous Rider down. And we're gonna go next. I'll probably end up tapping all 3 of my zombies here to draw a card. Sounds like a good play. Elite Headhunter. They're playing a Rakdos Knights deck. Okay. So they swing in with the 4/4. I'm gonna block with the Foulmire, and then I'm gonna tap. I assumed it would select them for me, but I guess not. Alright, so we're getting another Foulmire back. Castle Locthwain up to 5 mana. 5. We are going to play our Death Baron because it allows our Murderous Rider to block the Oathsworn. Shut up, phone. I'm playing a game here. Because it allows our Murderous Rider to block the Oathsworn. I'm thinking about discarding the Foulmire actually to get a 2/2. I think that's what I want to do. Or we could also draw a card if I play this. Block, draw. Do I care more about drawing a card? Yes, I do. Alright, we're playing Foulmire. We are playing the Foulmire. Alright. We're not swinging in? No, we're not. Alright, let's see. Let's see what they got cooking. We can use Elite Headhunter to sacrifice something to deal damage to something. Like kill my Death Baron by sacrificing something. So they can't kill my Murderous Rider, right? Unless they have a spell in hand. Okay. We'll resolve it for now. We're gonna pass to attackers. Oh, this is literally just to get in a little bit of damage here? Really? Wow, you don't say. Well, we're gonna tap 3 untapped. 1, 2, 3. That's the way I like to do it. So we didn't hit a land there. Fingers crossed. No land. Oh, it's a sad day. It's a sad day. But it's also a happy day, right? It's also a happy day. I think I am going to discard this card and give myself this thing. And then I'm going to swing in with both of these two. So let's gain that life, shall we? Let's get it. Alright, so we're back up to 14. We have a mighty fine zombie army, if I do say so myself. And my oh my, that was a bit of a mouthful to say, if I do say. So we'll take the 3 damage and we'll kill the Oathsworn. Keep our zombie alive. Seems like all's well that ends well there. Oh, but I didn't tap. Did I have 3 to... treat it 3 untapped? I did. Why did I not draw? Ugh. Okay. Oh no! Diabetic Fox! You killjoy. Well, zombies. Here I was saying like, oh, zombies aren't real viable in what's it called? Here I was thinking that zombies weren't going to be that viable in the historic, and here we are. 4 out of 5 wins. This is so incredible. Anyways, we're going to call it a day, and yeah, thanks everybody for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I can't wait to see what historic decks y'all have brewing up in your minds, and with these cards specifically. I want to see some of these new cards and some new decks, people. Seriously. So, show me what you got. I'm excited to see it. Thanks everybody for watching. If you enjoyed, please be sure to leave a like down below, and as always, I'll see you either later tonight or tomorrow. Peace.